Yes boys, and welcome back to another video. So we've officially got 26 days left of the cut and then we're going to be done with it. So if you watched the video last week, you'll know that this week we have started the aggressive cut. So last year we did exactly the same thing, a 4-episode mini-series covering an aggressive cut phase. So obviously you've just seen 26 days left, so 4 weeks of aggressive dieting in order to lose as much body fat as possible. So the current physique is looking something like this. Obviously that's this morning, fasted, but we're going to try and get, well, this is what it looked like last year, so we're going to try and get to this body fat level just with obviously a bit more muscle. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing to do that, starting off the day with caffeine and of course the water. I have actually run out of electrolytes today, so we're going to be doing a big throwback to what I did last year and adding some salt to this water. Now, why do I do that? Because it's very similar to taking electrolytes in terms of you getting the salts in for hydration. So every morning I have some sort of electrolyte type thing and then a coffee, because that just gets my mind working, makes me feel awake, and it's a great start to the day. So on the cards today we've got steps and we've also got a pull workout, which we'll get into a bit later on. But for now, drink these two and then we'll go and get some steps in. So the first thing I do every single morning is come outside and get some steps in. The reason being, I've got a 15,000 step goal, and if I didn't do it in the morning, I'd struggle trying to get it in at the end of the day. So for number one, it helps me get it in nice and early, and number two, give me some fresh air and helps me feel a bit more awake in the mornings. So we're gonna get some steps in now. I think I'm gonna do roughly about 5,000, and then we'll head back home for meal number one before we go to the gym. So just outside now, and then we'll get home soon for meal number one. So boys, we have been cutting for quite a long time now. This is episode number 15. So this has kind of been a long period of cutting. So we are pretty lean right now, as you would have seen from the pictures before. But over the next 4 weeks, we want to get proper shredded. Like not just lean, we want to be like shredded, 6-pack the lot. Similar to last year. So how are we going to do that? The first thing I'd like to do, and what I would advise you to do if you're cutting, is just limit the amount of time that you're eating for. And what I mean by this is intermittent fasting. So if you wake up in the morning and start eating straight away, you've got to spread your daily calories out for a longer period of time. But if you start eating later on in the day, you've only got to fit them same calories in to a shorter window. So what I do is I start eating at 12 p.m. and I stop eating at 8 p.m. So that's an 8-hour eating window and a 16-hour non-eating window, so a fasted period. Now for me, this has been a staple for me since day one of the cut, and I'll continue to do this throughout the cut and any future cut. I'll do this all the time. Obviously when you're bulking, it's a little bit different because you've got a lot of food to then spread out, which you need to do. But when you're cutting, I would definitely advise to do that. So right now it's 1 p.m. I'm going to finish up, well, we have finished up our steps and we did about 5,500, and now we're going to have meal number one. So I've got right here another trick, which is a 0-calorie fizzy drink. Now I must have, if you're including Monsters, I'd have 3 of these a day. So this is what I have. This is the lemon one from Aldi. Dead cheap, and the reason I have this is because it fills you up. So you want to try and find things that's going to make you feel full. Obviously, if you're having foods with low volumes but high calories, you're going to be eating little amounts of food and feeling like you could eat a fucking horse. But you want things that are going to make you feel full. So this is one thing that I add into my diet that really does help. And also boys, if you watched last episode, these are my new AirPods. I ended up finding both of my old AirPods in the washing machine. So I got them out, dried them, and only one works. So they're gone. These new ones are actually better. They're the 2nd generation ones, and yeah, the noise cancellation is mad, so I would advise getting a pair of these. Okay, so in terms of calories at the moment, we are doing 1,700 on a training day and 1,500 on a rest day. Now, that is very low, and that's the lowest I've been since the last cut, so I'm not looking forward to this at all. So right now, as of today, this is day 3 of doing this diet, and we did have a new low weight this morning, which was 80.65. So that's the lowest we've been all cut. And in terms of calories, you'll see here, this was yesterday's. So we had 1,700 calories, and then the macro breakdown was 240 grams of protein, 97 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fats. So that's what we're running on a training day. Now that is very low. I did train yesterday and it felt fine. I didn't have any sort of fatigue issues or energy issues. So far that is working well. So we're going to run that now until the end of the cut. I don't think we're going to have to mess around with the calories too much, just based on the results that we're going to see so far. And yeah, so we're going to run that. Obviously, we're going to eat meal number 1 now. Now, when you see this meal, it's very difficult to even class it as a meal. So we've got, first of all, one of these things, which is a protein mousse. Passion fruit mousse. It's got 20 grams of protein, 150 calories. And then we've also got one of these protein bars. Now, I know that's not like, I'm probably going to get Eddie Abu saying it's fucking bullshit, not real food, but it's what I'm working with and it fits on my macros, so I don't really care. So this is what we're eating now. We're going to go hit pull and then we'll get back for meal number 2, which will be, I don't know, it'll be chicken, steak, something. You just want to kind of keep your diet as basic as possible. So my diet pretty much consists of chicken, beef, tuna, and protein yogurts, protein bars, protein shakes. That's pretty much what my fucking diet consists of. Limited carbs. I mean, this has got a bit of carbs in it, but if you're going to position your carbs anyway, you want it to be before you train. So that's what we're eating for meal number 1. Going to head down to the gym now, and then we'll get into meal number 2 afterwards. So we've got the GOAT, usual standard practice. And at this point of the cut, I've realised I'm getting fueled by solely caffeine. I'm on 2 coffees, and now I'm Monster, but we're hitting pull, and then we'll get into it basically right now.
Yeah, yo, I know shit be getting harder, baby, don't cry. Just give me a couple hours and it's home time. Being ghost, dug myself into a hole, but baby, if I keep digging, I might end up in a gold mine. I see us breaking down by the minute. I got a lot of love for you, but no time to give it. And I ain't swerving your love, I'm only working so much. So when I give you that ring, there's more diamonds in it. Babe, I know you love catching a flight. Or we can get that new bag that you like. But don't be mad, I'm in the lab for the night. Cause it's hard to write a love song after we fight. Don't get me wrong, ain't nobody perfect. I just ask for your trust cause I think that I've earned it. And I don't wanna see you with no one else, but if he's treating you well, then you probably deserve it, girl.
White skin, pink tongues, pink lip, purple drink, all in, I'm in. A-hole, house rent, green bars, black car, numbness. Brown skin, African queen, I'm here. I need some sexual healing. Watching clip freaks with my tongue in her eye. Don't make it big, got my gun in the guy.
Cut the weed, started sipping at the bar. Cause I know there's something missing in my heart. On the M-way, wishing you could kiss me in the car. Playing tunes with the roof down, singing to the stars. But it is what it is and what's meant to be. Shit, I just had a feeling you was meant for me. Head's going crazy, I can't get to sleep. Hopefully this Hennessy will set me free. As long as you're happy, then I'm blessed. Ready for whatever happens next. Doing good, I've been tackling the stress, but it still feels like I got a dagger in the chest. I know shit be getting harder, baby, don't cry. Just give me a couple hours and it's home time. Being ghost, dug myself into a hole, but baby, if I keep digging, I might end up in a gold mine.
White skin, pink tongues, pink lip, purple drink, all in, I'm in. A-hole, house rent, green bars, black car, numbness. Brown skin, African queen, I'm here. I need some sexual healing.
Right boys, that was a solid pull workout and now we've got meal number 2. So when I show you this meal, you're probably going to be thinking, what are you eating? But we've got 4 chicken skewers. Now, you're probably going to look at that and think, what are you even doing? But it's got 440 calories, I think, roughly. I put the macros there, and 70 grams of protein. Now, for a post-gym meal, obviously, you want to get protein in, and this is going to do that perfectly while keeping the calories low. We've also got Nando sauce, just to make it a bit more tasty, and, of course, another diet Fanta. Yeah, I've never seen that packaging on a Fanta before, that's why I was so confused. But anyway, got 4 of these, and eating these tastes like you're eating a cheat meal because they're so nice. They've got 2 sweet chili, and I think 2 of them are barbecue. So I'm going to tuck into this, and that's meal number 2. And obviously that's 450 calories and 70 grams of protein. So today we've had a protein yogurt, a protein bar, 2 scoops of whey, and these. Now, just that alone is probably taking us to nearly 150 grams of protein and still under 900 calories. So you bang on the track. You bang on track for hitting your daily calories, which for us right now is 1700. So yeah, after this meal, we're going to have 800 calories left, which we'll get in for meal number 3. But for now, I'm going to tuck into this and enjoy. Well, basically, every time I go to the gym and record a video like this, I train, record my post-workout meal, and then just forget to record. So I've sort of just been sat here watching football, gambling, and just forgot to record. However, we have had a meal in between this gap of non-recording, and now I'm finishing up the day with this. Surprise! It's another one of these protein mousses. Now, this and this is what I'm eating before I go out, because I'm going out tonight. I'm not drinking, but I'm going out. So I've got an energy drink and a protein mousse, which is going to, for one, complete my macros, and 2, keep me awake for the night. So that is the video done, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. That's like the basic YouTube cringe bullshit, but it does help massively, so please do it. And I'll see you lot next week for episode number 2. And then after that, we'll have 2 episodes left before we go on holiday. And when we go on holiday, we're going to be doing some sick videos. I've got a couple of ideas to do while we're out there, so peace.